Apple earnings day after. This is your morning jolt, and I have a lot to get to today. First up, the big story. Apple blew some minds on Wall Street. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Services business strong. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, went on the call, said the smartphone market is healthy. Important to hear after the Samsung ugliness the earlier in the day, and also all the data points on the smartphone market. So that was good to hear. They teased a new entertainment product that may or may not try to take down Netflix. Who knows? We'll probably hear about it within the next year. Certainly will excite the Apple bulls. They bought back a lot of stock, and they suggested that, hey, they're probably still trying to change the world. So kudos to Apple there. All in all, the biggest takeaway for me was the pricing power that continues on the iPhone X. It looks like in hindsight, Apple was right to put out a $1,000 iPhone. They got panned in the media, got panned by Wall Street. They were concerned about the volume, but it looks like people are still willing to pay up to get into the Apple ecosystem and live there for the rest of their lives. That was certainly interesting. And then lastly, what else? Actually, CEO Tim Cook threw a little shade to PayPal on the call, pointing out how Apple Pay processes more transactions than PayPal. At the end of the day, two Action Alerts Plus holdings there. Apple, PayPal, big winners. All in all, Apple looking pretty good in the market, but still not, I'm looking at the tape right now, not a big impact on the broader market. As we discussed in the Morning Jolt newsletter on Tuesday, Apple is a value stock, and what is hitting the market right now is a slowdown in high growth stocks because their growth rates are slowing. Apple's utility. Two different companies. Not a FANG stock really anymore. I'm just saying. What do we got next? Their deep thought. I'm just getting back from we spent a day covering the KBW Community Banking Conference on Tuesday, and it was much more exciting than what it sounds like. Talked to a lot of interesting CEOs. You want to know what's happening on the economy? Talk to a community banking CEO. One CEO told me farmers are already starting to pull back on capital equipment because of the tariffs. That is very disturbing. Another one told me another bank CEO in California told me that property prices in San Francisco are starting to level out a little bit. Certainly makes sense given how far they've risen. It also makes the FANG stock blow up this week over the past couple of days make a lot of sense. So watch out. I have a piece coming out on our sister publication, Real Money, later in the day, breaking down what I learned. And also First Data CEO, I talked with him, Frank Bisignano, longtime JP Morgan executive. I think he's getting ready to pull the trigger on another deal, maybe within the next year. He's made two big ones the past year. Stock has acted accordingly, about up 35%. I think he's getting ready to pull off something, maybe in the fraud or cybersecurity space. Just my takeaway. And lastly, what do we got? Around the street, Tesla. It's Tesla earnings day. All eyes shift to Elon Musk and what is likely to be a wild earnings call after the close today. Tesla is expected to report a massive loss. So if you are a very passionate Tesla bull or a very passionate Tesla bear, hit me up at Brian Sazzi on Twitter. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your cases on each side. Be sure to copy in myself and also at TheStreet. I'm going to drop some retweets. Want to get a conversation going on Tesla. At the end of the day, it's all about cash. How much cash Tesla has on the balance sheet. It may not be much. They're probably going to have to raise some money. What else we got? That's about it. I got to get back to work. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'll see you guys later. Be sure to sign up for the Morning Jolt newsletter down below and tweet at me. I gotta talk to people other than community banking CEOs. I'll talk to you guys later.